Don Shim. I have a master's degree in computer science from UND. Graduated in '92. I worked for 20 years in Minnesota. I retired and then decided that I'd like to check out about filling up the math science shortage in North Dakota. And I discovered in the process that my two minors, I got a graduate minor in math and an undergraduate minor in math from here. I spent a lot of time in this room from 77 to 76 to 81. That I needed two more math classes. One of them happened to be this one, the other is DiffyQ. I never took them, and I'll get a letter of, basically a letter of major equivalence from Mayville. When that's done, I'll be able to get my math endorsement. So that's what brings me here. And why I'm in and out so much is I have been substituting. I did a whole week at Central Valley, which is just down the street, and then a couple more days. So my problem, or project that I selected today, was Euclid's Elements, a little bit more introduction. And just for fun, there's a little town in Minnesota called Euclid. It's not far from here. It's a nice little town, and I believe it is actually named after the Euclid. I'm not sure which. There's actually two of them. The Facebook, not the Facebook, but the Wikipedia page that has Euclid from Alexander actually has the other guy's picture on it, which I found out when I was dragging it in and tried to download it. Like a town has elements, the buildings are the elements of the town. Euclid created this really great book with different elements in it. Euclid himself, he's really famous, and he keeps saying he's from Greece, but he's actually from Alexandria, which was the Greek culture had spread out because of Alexander the Great. They spread it all out, and then Alexandria is actually named after him. So within Egypt, there was a big Greek community, and that's where he was actually from. He was alive between 325 and 270 BCE, before Common Era, or BC if you prefer. He did, and that date is kind of mixed up. It's hard to find out what the right date is. I found 3 different sources with 3 different dates, and they all overlapped. He is considered the father of geometry, and in his approach, his methodical, logical proofs and approach to geometry actually impacted countless other areas. If you really dig into it, you'll find that within law, just the whole way, the logical procedure within law and the way laws are written kind of follow his, define what you need to define, work with those definitions to come up with something else that applies, and then finally implement. Euclid was influenced by geographers and philosophers before his time. One of the ones that I didn't put on here because it's kind of up in the air, he might have actually been a part of Plato's school, but that's not absolutely positive. If you want more of the guys, there's a link in that. Hopefully the link works when we post my site, or post this to the site.
Hit key.
Yeah, I noticed that I skipped one. Touchscreen?